Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Randacia, or Randy for short. And in today's video, we are going to be doing the initial setup of my 2020 planner. So here you see me taking off the cover of my 2020 catch-all planner because I like to leave the planner that I'm using intact, and then I Frakenplan. So that's why I'm taking the cover off. So initially this planner had very pretty purple plastic disc on it, but I wanted to use these purple metal discs that I had. So that's why I'm switching the disc. If you can see the comparison right there, on the right is the initial planner with the purple disc, and then in the middle is the purple metal disc. And you just saw me take off the hello page and the perpetual calendar from that planner, and then I'm just taking the January month from that planner. So you're gonna see me take the January months from each planner because I typically only hold 1 or 2 months in my planner. So I will carry the current full month, and then I'll have just the monthly calendar of the following month so I can pre-plan. But this in 2020 I'm switching it up because with the perpetual calendars I want to see if I'm going to actually need the next month's calendar planner like I usually do. So I'm trying to see if I just use this perpetual calendar here, will I be able to pre-plan. So since I have multiple planners this year, I'm going to be using all of the perpetual calendars that I can. And I'm trying something new. Well, not new. I usually put in tabs, my own tabs for, if you're familiar with bullet journaling, then I'm basically creating collections. So that first perpetual calendar I'm going to be using as pre-planning, and then the second one I'm going to be using for dates and holidays. And those 2 pages I'm going to stick together so that it flows from one perpetual calendar to the next perpetual calendar seamlessly, and I won't have that January and like that 2020 year at a glance page. And here I'm just taking out some paper for my collections. I'm going to be doing, let's see, I have it on my desk already put together. I'm just trying to see what I'm doing. Oh, this is going to be my goals as I just wrote. And these white tabs are new for me. I'm trying them out. They're actually really good. They're repositionable tabs, and I really like them. You'll see that I'm actually quite surprised at how thick they are. So that's why I'm like trying to pull them apart. And I'm thinking I have more than one, but no, the tabs are actually really thick, which isn't a bad thing because it means they're going to be sturdier. So here I'm just going to pop in, I'm going to pop in the January months of all the rest of the planners that I want to have in here, because again, I am Frakenplanning. This planner, the Skinny Classic, I plan to use as my self-care. The first one you saw me pop in from the Rainbow Floral is going to be my catch-all. And then this one right here is going to be my handwriting. And then this one right here is going to be my journal. So the journal is just a horizontal, and then the handwriting one in the back there that says cozy, that one is going to be a teacher planner that I'm using as a handwriting practice. And what I like to do is, instead of like, I like to do kind of a version of the Transformer planner, but not the full version. I just use the front cover as a divider. So that front portion, all of that is basically my personal stuff. And right here, I added in the homebody cover. This section right here is going to be my my home section. So right here, I'm popping in grocery lists, and then I'm popping in some filler paper to use as my collections. So you'll see that the collections that I'm going to be putting in here is going to be a to go, to watch, to listen, to read, and a coffee tracker. So I'm using the to go to basically list any places that I see that I want to try for like date night, or any places. My husband will text me places that he sees while out and about, and that he wants us to try, and I'll just write them down here on this to go. And then to watch is basically movies that I want to watch. I don't really watch that much TV. YouTube is pretty much my TV, so I'll write down any movies, like commercials that I'll see that I want to remember to either rent or go see in the theater. And then the to listen is basically podcasts that I want to try out. So I'm not a huge podcast person because I'm a visual learner, but I'm trying to find some podcasts that I'll enjoy listening to on my commute, or to just listen to at work. And then my to read is any books that I want to read. So it is another goal of mine to read more, because I love reading, but I just, again, don't have the time. Well, I shouldn't say don't have the time. I don't make the time to read. So I want to make the time in 2020 to read more books. And I'm thinking to do one fiction or like one pleasure type book, just for my entertainment type book. That could be fiction, nonfiction, or whatever. And then I want to read a self-empowerment book. So basically 2 books a month. And that's what I'm going to use that page for, to track the books that I'm reading. And then the coffee tracker, basically me and my husband just got a Keurig for the house, and we're just trying out different creamers, and I didn't think that I would need the page that bad, but let me tell you, these creamers, yeah, there's a difference. There is definitely a difference, and we're kind of surprised that we've only found one so far that we really like. All the rest of them have been meh. So we want to keep track of which ones we like, so that we're not trying the same ones that we don't like over and over again. And I just thought it would be a fun tracker to make. Oh, and right here, in case anybody is like really paying attention to the video right now, I had to reposition my tabs because I had an extra page at the end, and I didn't take the last page and just move it to where I wanted it to be, because basically that last page was I believe it was grid paper. Yeah, you'll see right here, grid paper. And I wanted to put it behind the watch page so I could have 2 pages of to watch. But the watch page I had up front was dot grid, so I didn't want to have one dot grid and one graph paper. So not that it really makes a difference, but yeah, my perfectionism was coming out right there. So you see me switching it around right now. So now I have 1 to go page, 2 to watch pages, 1 to read, 1 to listen, and 1 coffee tracker. So those are the initial collection pages that I'm going to start off with. And this is basically based on my 2019 planner. I chose to have 2 pages of the to watch because I saw that was my most used collection page, so that's why I gave the additional page to watch. Okay, and then right here I'm going to be popping in my 1 month of my budget, and it's not put together yet. I still have to date it and everything, so I like to precede my budget page with this little divider right here, because on the tab I put budget in gold alpha letters, and I just absolutely love that for some reason. I don't know why, but I really love that tab. So as you'll see right there, it says budget, and I just clip those together so that that tab says budget, and then the following month will have the month on the tab, but I mean that's not as important to me, I guess. So you'll see right there. So that divider will be covered up, but whenever I come across a divider that I actually want to see, I probably will take off that budget divider tab. So this is me popping in just the next month's monthly calendar, because there is no perpetual calendar for my budget. So that's why I'm going to be sticking to what I've always done, which is use 1 full month for the current month, and then I'll pop in the monthly calendar of the next month. So I might do that for my social media. I don't think I did that in this video, but I might do that for my social media as well. Oh wait, no, I lied. I will be using a perpetual calendar for my social media as well. So yeah, only the budget planner will have this 1 full month, and then the calendar month of the next month. So that is my home section. So just my collections, meal planner, and then budget. And then right here, I'm going to be starting my social media planner. And that's why I'm popping in the cover of the wrong, because I am using a 18-month wrong monthly planner for my social media planner. So right here, this is basically a you could call it a binder or notebook or whatever you want to call it. The tabs at the top will tell me the extra sheets that I have, so like teacher checklist, extra parts of the budget planner that I didn't use, extra year at a glances that I didn't use, just stuff like that. Just different parts of old planners or current planners that I know I'm not going to use are all in this one planner, and that's how I kind of like keep it together and see what extra pages I can use. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of expense trackers, a whole bunch of budget reviews from old budget planners. So, and then you see I have like extra dashboard layouts and just like extra pieces of old planners. So dashboard layouts, oh, and extension packs as well. So vertical layouts, just everything. So this expense tracker I am using to just keep track of any expenses that I incur for my YouTube channel, and I do other stuff, like I have an Etsy shop. It's on vacation right now, but I'm still doing stuff for it, so whatever I do, I'll put it on this expense tracker. And that mason jar, this one right here, I took it out initially because I thought I wanted a clean back, because if you saw, I had written on the back from an old budget planner from like 2 years ago or something, and I thought I wanted to get a clean one, but I was like, what the heck, whatever. So that one I'm going to be using to keep track of the videos, because it is a goal to make 100 videos in 2020. So that's what I'm going to use that mason jar for. And then right here, you saw me pop in a what do you call those things, a dashboard, and I'm just basically making the notes section in the back. So I'm just flipping through the different filler paper. Oh, this is a binder of all the filler paper that I have. So I'm just flipping through and seeing which ones I want to use. And I'm basically taking a little bit of each type of filler paper, just so I have options. So I'm putting some grid paper, some blank filler paper, dot grid paper, and line paper. So a little bit of each type of filler paper. And that I usually keep at the back. So we're going to, I'm gonna pop in some sticky notes, because I do use sticky notes to pre-plan as well. I'll usually write them in my monthly, and then when it comes time to plan that week, I'll move the sticky notes from the monthly to that week, just so that as I'm planning, I can remember what kind of like functional stickers I need. And then I'm going to be popping in basically some note paper. This is like a binder, whatever you want to call it, of all of the notepads that I have, basically stuff from like Target or the Dollar Tree or something like that. And then in the back I have some half sheets from Happy Planner. So I like to keep a little bit of each one in like a binder, so that I see what I have without having to have all of it on my planning desk. So yeah, right here I'm going to be popping in some a page protector, because when I open my planner, that's what I want to see first. So it is going to block the sticky notes and the hello page and everything like that. So that's why I kind of don't trip on the hello page and getting like vinyls and stuff like that with my name, like as you typically see, because the hello page is not that serious to me. I typically just put my name in using alpha letters, alpha stickers, or I'll just write it in. It kind of really doesn't matter, but since I have so many alpha stickers, I typically stick to those. So yeah, so this is the top view. You just have sticky notes, and then I have that one dashboard in the back, and that's really all it is. So you'll have a page protector, sticky notes, half sheets, and then my hello page, years at a glance, my perpetual calendars, and then I have my goals collection, and then this is going to be my catch-all. And then this one is going to be my self-care. And then this one is going to be my handwriting practice. And then this one is going to be my journaling. So that's going to make up the first portion of my personal planner. And then this is my home section with some weekly meal planning half sheets, to go, to watch, to listen, to read, and coffee trackers. And then my budget planner. And then just the monthly calendar of the following month for my budget planner. And then this is my social media planner with the mason jar as my video tracker, then my expense tracker, and then those two teacher checklists I'm going to use as my actual like what videos I have pre-made tracker. And then this perpetual calendar I forgot to put in, and this is basically going to be my pre-planner that I'm going to use from month to month. And then you're going to see one full month of my social media planner, and then notes pages at the end. So that's going to be the initial setup of my 2020 planner. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.